Hello, and welcome to the video series for the book Digital Disciple. I'm the author, Adam Thomas. If you're watching me right now, you're already engaged in the topic of the book and the video series. You're watching me on either a computer hooked into the internet or on a DVD player on a television screen. You're using the tech, which is a shorthand for the internet and all the other technological advances of the last 50 years or so. Whenever we use the tech, we meet the opposing forces of connection and isolation. Every connection online happens in an isolated manner because it happens from behind a machine. In the pages of Digital Disciple, and in this video series, we will explore the intersection between the forces of connection and isolation. At the same time, we'll explore the intersection between tech culture and the greater reality of following Jesus Christ our Lord. Following Jesus has always been about connection. The internet offers wonderful opportunities for connection, but each opportunity comes attached with the danger of isolation. Now, we can only work to trend toward the opportunities and not ignore the nature of the danger. As a member of the millennial generation, I felt a current pulling me online and to the use of technology ever since I was old enough to know what a keyboard was. As a follower of Jesus Christ, I feel God moving in my life in both the real world and in the virtual one. In light of this, I invite you to explore a fundamental question with me. How do we continue in the personal nature of the ministry of Jesus Christ in lives that are increasingly siphoned off into remote, disembodied virtual space? I've been siphoning my life into the internet for as long as I can remember, all the way back to the day my father plugged a phone cord into our old 386 PC and turned on CompuServe. Every year since, my internet usage has increased, especially the spike in the years 2006 to 2008. But more on that in a minute. Here's just a sample of the last 5 years of my internet usage. We'll start here at AOL Instant Messenger during my classes in seminary, Craigslist, Skype for board games with friends over long distances, StumbleUpon, Yelp for food reviews, Twitter, although I'm still not sure what Twitter does, YouTube, my blog, wherethewind.com, tech blogs, fan blogs like Whedon-esque, political blogs like 538.com, other blogs, especially CakeRex, one of the best websites online. I did some online dating, Plenty of Fish, Match.com, finally successfully on OkCupid. I have a LinkedIn account, still not sure why. MySpace, I had some music there. A couple of Ning networks. Of course, the behemoth Facebook ever since my last year of college. And then down here to MMO Isle, that's massively multiplayer online role-playing game. Spent time on the FAQs and IGN. And those years, 2006 to 2008, playing World of Warcraft, which dominated my life. That's just the last 5 years, and that's only a small sample of my internet usage. Of course, there's email, news, shopping, sports scores, all kinds of other things. I spend so much of my time on the internet, and I bet you do too. Because we interact so readily via machine, trans-social communication is going to continue becoming more and more prevalent. That is, communication that happens over a distance. Now, transsocial communication has been around as long as people have been writing letters to each other, but it has never been as more instantaneous as it is today. As our use of machines and the tech to communicate with one another grows, so will the impersonal nature and anonymous nature of that communication. This type of communication is growing because we spend more and more of our time in the virtual world. The question is this: can Jesus find us in the virtual world, and can we find him there? I believe that the answer to this question is yes, a resounding yes, but a yes stamped with a necessary warning label. The tech-driven world is changing rapidly, and we're changing with it. The great cloud of Christian witnesses that has gone before didn't have access to the tech, but we do. The tech has added a new dimension to our lives. Not only are we physical, emotional, and spiritual people, we are now virtual people. But God moves through every facet of our existence, and this makes us a new kind of follower. We are digital disciples.